Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Gemini, welcome to your tarot reading for June 20th through to 26th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block here. Gemini, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I have turned over the bottom of the deck for you. So Gemini, some really big energies with judgment and justice here. It really feels like it's crunch time in this situation. It's kind of like something's got to give here. You're really reevaluating. You're wanting to come back into balance. So I think for a lot of you, this is around a love situation with the 2 of Cups in the reading. It feels like it's to do with some kind of key player in your life. So for most of you, this will be with your partner. So we'll get to that. I'm going to start over here with the oracles. The first one is welcome the divine masculine. So I'm feeling that you are dealing with, a masculine force in your life. For many of you, this will be a male or somebody with masculine energy. And it could be somebody who has the ability to be controlling in a situation. And I've just got this feeling of it's time to liberate. It's time to break free from this situation so that you can kind of come into your own power, Gemini. Now, the next one is one step ahead is all you need. It really feels like it's time to put the wheels into motion here, which I feel from what I'm seeing in the cards is a moving forward, is a moving on energy. The Moonology card, Gemini, says don't let pride get in your way, because sometimes we can think, well, what will others think if I go my separate way? Maybe I've kept this hidden, but, we can't allow pride or, the fear of what others may think to stop us from making a move that's really going to lead to a much more stable, secure, happy outcome. Because the Star is here and it feels like you have a hope, dream, wish, desire, Gemini, that is, outside of the situation that you're in, okay? It kind of feels like what you'd hoped to achieve in this partnership hasn't really materialized in that way. And you're at the point where it's like, well, I'm going to create that, and that means that I'm going to need to liberate myself from this situation. Final Judgment is about that very point of having the awakening or the wake-up call that this has come full cycle, this has played out. There's not really any more growth here, and it's potentially time to end it, okay? It feels like with the person that you're dealing with, there is a sense of codependency or control or fear of leaving. It could be that they are the primary earner or that they provide some kind of security and stability in some way. Because I'm looking to the 5 of Pentacles and the Emperor here, Gemini, and this could be somebody who's quite well established or somebody who manages the financial side of things, and you might have some worries about, well, if I break free, you know, how will my needs be met, you know? So there could be some genuine questions around that. But with Judgment, it's about resurrecting your life and liberating yourself so that you can, you know, create that sense of happiness that you're truly wanting. So yeah, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Pentacles jumping into the spread. You could be dealing with an Aries person. I also have Libra, Pisces, and Aquarius here as well. And as I'm mentioning here, the Emperor can be somebody who, you know, in their when they're in their positive side, they can be, you know, very you know, like mature and grounded and very strategic, very switched on, that kind of thing. But if they're in their shadow side or out of balance, they could be somebody who is quite emotionally cool, somebody who can be detached, or somebody who, you know, is quite controlling, or maybe controlling the money and that sort of thing. It feels to me that there is a piece here missing for you, Gemini, and I feel it's around the emotional connection, emotional availability, because Five of Pentacles can talk about this feeling of being like feeling alone or feeling alienated, even while you're in this connection, because it feels like, you know, you had that maybe at the start with the Two of Cups, but it's kind of, you know, dwindled over time. But, you know, there is a lot of joint stability and security here in the financial situation, so it feels like a, you know, a big move to move beyond that. So Justice is at the center of the reading, and this is about, it is time to make a decision. We have the scales of balance showing up in this reading. So basically the universe is saying it's time to bring the scales into karmic balance. What do you need to do in order to make that happen? So Justice is generally around a huge change that needs to happen in order to do that. And with the Eight of Cups in the reading, I feel that that change is actually moving on, walking away from the situation. Again, with the Six of Pentacles here, I see that Emperor element here, just kind of breadcrumbing, you know, and it feels like maybe there's always like an out of power balance in this situation. It's like you've been getting just enough to keep you there in the situation, but not enough to fulfill your entire, you know, emotional needs here, right? So with Justice, sometimes we need to take a sword to this and, you know, really make a clear line in the sand here. Now with Justice, there could be a legal component, you know, like a divorce, separation, like property that needs to be, assets that need to be split. For some of you, there's a possibility that this could even be, you know, an employer, even family business, or something like that you might be involved with legally in a business sense as well. The moon says that there's more going on in this situation than meets the eye. It's the energy of undercurrents. So it could mean that there's actually so much more to this person, but it feels like they're giving you this kind of brick wall, like you can't kind of get into their internal world, and your intuition is basically, you know, telling you, well, maybe it's time to find the path out. Trust your intuition, moon energy, trust what you're feeling, dreams, visions, that kind of thing. I can also feel that there is genuine anxiety, even up to paranoia with the moon energy about this move. And there might be an initial, you know, an initial struggle or an initial, you know, like step back in terms of finance or needing to find another place to live. But 10 of Pentacles is your outcome, Gemini, and that is, you know, ultimate family, home, stability, security, and all of that good stuff, all of that abundance. So the Eight of Cups, I think that the awakening that you have been arriving at this week is that, well, you know what, I've had some good here, but for me to get to the Ninth Cup, the Cup of Wish Fulfillment, the 10th Cup, the total blessed life living, that hope, dream, wish from the star energy, then I'm going to have to go in search of it, because that moon energy has kind of alluded to me, to that, okay? So the Eight of Cups is a moving away in order to find what you truly hope for. The Nine of Wands for me can be an energy of struggle, and there could be some initial struggles to overcome, but it feels like, you know, you're very close. Like the Nine of Wands is also a very close energy to be able to, you know, create or recreate a reality for yourself that just feels more in alignment. So the Ten of Pentacles is your outcome here, Gemini. So I'm going to just draw a clarifier, but I did just notice that there was one card turned over in the deck, and it's the Ten of Pentacles as well. So that's a little happy disaster out of all of the happy accident, not disaster, out of all of the 78 cards. That happened to be that one that was turned over. Two of Swords. Yeah, so it's saying that basically you're at a crossroads, and you know, you're really choosing paths here, but if you choose wisely and follow that intuition, that you can make a decision to move towards, you know, this beautiful grounded family environment that you're truly wanting. Queen of Swords. Yeah, but it comes back to the Justice energy. This is Libra again. Now this is an active, forward moving energy. She is seeing the big picture here. She's kind of like looking out over the land. She can see that, well, if I stay in this situation, I'm generally going to keep getting a similar result. So if I want that, you know, and that is the truth. There is an element of truth coming to light here. The Queen of Swords is a lot about making a decision, you know, that is in alignment with your inner truth, having integrity to yourself. And I feel like that is a forward movement energy. So Gemini, that is your reading, and I hope that resonated for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, and it won't be for you every time around. Hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. That really supports the work I'm doing here. Drop me a comment. I do interact with you over there and read them all. And I'm wishing you all the best with the situation. Do take care, Gemini. Bye for now.